So, good morning. My name is Lucas, and we're going to do a 55 minute vinyasa flow today. It'll be a good all levels mix. We'll start on the ground here doing some warm up exercises, and then we'll flow through some sun salutation variations before taking it back down for a brief cool down. So, there's a chat if you want to share anything with me, any injuries that you're working with, any areas of the body that you would like to bring some more attention to today, feel free to drop that into the chat. There's a music link in the description. All right, so maybe have some water nearby, roll out your mat, and go ahead and get a block or a cushion, something to sit on. We're going to begin with a few minutes of just sitting in stillness and watching the breath. So just notice your breath and continue to relax into your seat for the next couple of minutes. Taking a few more breaths here, feeling into the expansion with the inhale and dissolving out with the exhale. Now I invite you to come forward into a child's pose. You can take this block by the top of the mat. Take the knees wide, the big toes to touch, and the forehead down to the center of the mat. You can sway your forehead side to side. Soften the hips back as far to the heels as feels good for you. Let whatever may be on your mind or on your back or on your shoulders just roll off onto the mat. Drawing your mind into your breath and into your body. Good, and raise your hips up. Walk your hands in a bit to a neutral tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, knees underneath of your hips. Spread the fingers wide and take some intuitive movements. Just sway side to side, back and forth. Maybe you take some circles and circle the other way. Take 5 more breaths to move however feels good for you in this position. Try moving in a way that you would not usually move here. Find some diagonal lines or activate through another part of the body. Good, and come to neutral. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Press into the palms and float the knees up 3 inches up off the mat. Engage your core here. Feel your inner fire spark. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Drop the knees. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, round the spine. Inhale, pull the chest forward, gaze forward. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, gaze towards navel. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Continue moving with your own breath, so let your breath guide and direct your movements. You can follow along with my pace or with the pace of your own breath, so whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're going to do a lot of breath-based cueing today, so please take this opportunity to tune in to the flow of your breath, coordinate that with your movements. And maybe you move forward a bit as you inhale into cow, and you press back a bit as you exhale into cat. Take a couple more alternations. Good. Now come to neutral. Send your left leg out. Reach your right hand forward. Good. Inhale, reach. Reach. Your gaze is down. Inhale, reach a bit further. And exhale with control. Bring your elbow to your knee. Good. Inhale, take it out. Nice balance. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, draw it in. Now inhale, reach it out and hold. Maybe you take your right hand behind you, bend the knee, take hold of the foot. Gentle back bend. We're still warming up. Feel into a quad stretch here. Good, and then release the foot, reach the arms out, lower them down. Sway your shoulders side to side, rinse that out a bit. And then come to neutral. Let's take the other side. So reach your right foot out. Left hand long. Inhale, reach, reach. Inhale, reach a bit further. Gaze is down. And with control and balance, exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, take it out. And exhale, flex them in. Yes, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, reach it out and hold. Nice and parallel to the ground. And maybe you bend the knee, reach back for the foot. Press into your front hand. Up dog the chest. Good, and then release the foot to tabletop. Sway your hips side to side. Now, I want you to come on down to your forearms here. Reach your right foot up. You can bring your forearms a little bit further here so that there's a nice angle all the way from your heel to the crown of your head. It's a crescent arch shape, like you could roll a pool ball down your leg, down to your crown. All right, inhale. And exhale, bring your knee into your midline. Squeeze the core in. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, draw it in. Let's do one more. Reach it out. Now straighten your arms. Come onto your palms. Bring them back underneath your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. You can bring your hands up to your knee. Sweep the arms up high. Lean forward, exalted low lunge. Let your hips rock forward. Open up that hip flexor. Soften the shoulders. Gaze up. Lean forward, sweep the arms. And inhale, straighten, reach up and back. Exhale, lean and sweep the arms. Inhale, straighten up, gaze up. Exhale, lean and sweep, tuck your back toes, and rise up into a crescent lunge. Find your balance here between stability and strength. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean and sweep and hold. Rock your back heel back. Extend through your fingertips. Inhale to prepare, and check me out. With the exhale, you're going to sweep your arms up and step or sweep that back foot as you shift your weight forward. Raise your left knee up high. And take that foot to the ankle, calf, or thigh for a tree pose. Find your balance. Start with the hands of the heart. And grow your branches out. And take some waves, some sways. Get a wavy, a rock and rolly motion going on here. And reach it up. Inhale. Take the leg down. Exhale, hinge forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take the hands down. Step your feet back to a plank pose. Let's hold for 3 breaths here. Squeezing the finger knuckles down, tight through the core. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Good. Take a breath. And then with your inhale, press into your palms, peel your chest up, your knees are lifted. Exhale, lower it down. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, slight pressure in the hands, peel the chest up, gaze just 2 feet forward. Exhale, take it down. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, peel the chest up, press into your toes. And exhale, take it down. Rest 1 cheek on the mat for a breath. Good. And press into your hands. Come back to a child's pose here. You're always welcome to come back to a child's pose. Shift forward to a cobra. And press to a down dog. Check your toes, get your hips up high. Pedal out your dog, bend 1 knee, then the other, taking your heels down. Pulsing your chest towards that knee as you bend it. Good, and shift forward to a plank pose. Lower your knees. Lower your forearms. Raise your left leg up high to the sky. Get your forehead almost to the ground, almost. Feel into the arch from heel to crown. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest. Float it up high. Inhale back. And exhale to your chest. Keep it off the mat. Good. 1 more time. Reach it up. Grasshopper. And straighten your legs. Come onto your palms. Straighten your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot up in between your hands. Low lunge. Bring the palms up to the knee. Reach them up. Exalted. Spark through your middle fingers and soften the shoulders. Gaze up. Admire the ceiling, the sky, the sun. Gently soften the hips forward. And inhale to prepare. Exhale, lean and sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, sweep. Tuck your back toes. Straighten your leg, gently sweep the arms up. Find high lunge on Anjaneyasana. Inhale and exhale, lean and sweep here and hold. Press your back heel back, float it almost towards the mat. Press your shoulders down away from the ears. And inhale to prepare. And then you're going to sweep your arms up as you shift your weight forward. Raise your right knee. Then we'll find a tree pose on this side. Find a drishti, your singular point of focus, and then grow the branches out. Play with your sense of balance here. Push it to one side, push it to another side. And see how your body compensates. If you need to put the foot down, raise it back up. Just work with your sense of balance here. If you got some music playing, flow with that. All right, inhale, reach it up, take the foot down, and exhale, hips back, heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank pose, pause for a breath, or ride your exhale all the way down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pull the heart forward, cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes right to down dog. Pressing to expand through your shoulders into the full surface area of your hands. Let your hips rock back. Let your heels rock down and breathe. Let's take it a bit deeper here. So inhale up to your toes and exhale your heels down, open the armpits. Good. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, nice long flat back. One more time. Inhale up to your toes. And exhale to a deep down dog. Shake the head from side to side. Good. And bend the knees. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, walk, step, or float to the top. Find a halfway lift. And a fold. Good. Inhale, root to rise. Roll up your spine. Sweep your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Let the hands come down. Inhale, sweep it up. Trace that range of motion. Bring the palms together. Exhaling down. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, sweep it around. Nice. Reaching back and high. Exhale down. Inhale, trace your full range of motion. Sweep it up high. Bring the palms together. And let's keep folding as you take it down. Folding, folding. And then halfway lift. Draw your shoulder blades back, long spine. And exhale to fold. Good. Let's sweep the arms up. Root to rise again. Circle them nice and high. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale them to your heart. Good. Let's inhale. Sweep the arms up. And exhale. Let's fold. Uttanasana. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank pose, and lower down. Hug your elbows into a chaturanga. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Maybe your thighs lift up for up dog. And exhale to a down dog. 3 breaths here. Bend the knees a bit. Get your back nice and flat. Feel into your breath. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, gaze up. With the exhale, walk, step, or press and float. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms high, palms together. Exhale to your heart. Let's take a cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. Another sun A. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, raises the head. Exhale, plants the hands, bends the knees. Maybe you press and flow. Moving with your breath. Inhale, pull your chest forward and gaze up. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana for 3 breaths. Grow your mountain peak. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, gaze forward in yoga and in life. And with the exhale, walk, step, or press and flow. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, draw the navel to spine. Sweep it up high. Exhale your hands to your heart. Let's take a cleansing breath. Deep breath in. Smooth Ujjayi exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, raise the head. Exhale, plants the hands, step or float. Flow through your vinyasa transition. You can always go right to down dog. This time in down dog, let's shift forward to a plank with the inhale. Nice long breath. Exhale, press back to a down dog. 3 more. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, press your hips back, nice and flat back. Good. One more time. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. Good. Bend your knees. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, walk, step, or press and flow. Find a halfway lift. And a fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep it on high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Smooth sigh out. So now take your hands by your sides and rock from your heels to your toes. And then bring your arms in with it, sweeping the arms back to your heels, sweeping the arms forward when you're on your toes. This is not particularly physically challenging, but it's a little bit difficult to coordinate. And then move with your breath. So inhale forward and exhale back. Working with your sense of balance. The next time you go back, bend your knees, sit your hips, sweep the arms up high, chair pose. Utkatasana, your knees are over top of your feet. You can still see your big toes, feet nice and parallel. Spark through your fingers, align your spine, and breathe. Inhale, and exhale, straighten your legs, flat back. Let's take 2 breaths here. So send your tailbone back. Get your back nice and flat, as if your friends were going to come and have some tea on top of your back. You wouldn't want to spill that. So nice flat back. And then inhale to a chair. Exhale, flat back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, halfway lift. Last chair. Inhale, chair. Sit a bit deeper. And then exhale, straighten your legs and fold, full fold. Really hang heavy here. You can take your fingertips down to the ground, maybe to a block. Bend your knees a bit. Let your torso really hang. Maybe you take opposite elbows. Shake the head, no problem. And nod the head, yes, please. And feel your torso lengthen. Good. And take your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Low lunge. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Twist to your left. Lower your right knee. Take your front foot, your left foot, all the way to the back of the mat. So we're in a supported side plank. Now you've got 2 options. You can straighten that bottom leg, or you can float the back foot, bend the knee, and take hold of it. 2 breaths here. Good. Release the foot. Take your bottom knee down. Take your left foot back up to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Step your back foot up to meet your front foot. And fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Flat back. And exhale, fold. Sweep your arms. Sit into a chair pose. Come up onto your tippy toes. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. And exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky, twisting to your right. Draw this front knee in, straighten through your back leg, long line from palm to palm. Yes, strong yogis. Now lower that back knee, bring your front foot all the way around, supported side plank. All right, again, maybe you straighten the bottom leg, or maybe you float the top foot, bend the knee and take hold of it. Press your hips forward, open up through the chest, and breathe. Awesome. Release that foot. Take your right foot up to the top of the mat. Frame it. Straighten your back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Step your back foot up to your front foot in a fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. And exhale. Fold. Sweep your arms. Take a chair pose. Now this time from chair here, I want you to reach your left hand forward and your right hand back. Keep your knees in a line. All right, so your right knee is going to want to draw back. Bring your right knee forward. So we're counter twisting from the core. All right, and then back to straight up Utkatasana. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist to your left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Again, your left knee is going to want to come back. So drive your left knee forward from the core and breathe. Good. Both arms forward, chair pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Take your right foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, take your left foot back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round your spine, hug your left knee up into your core, press into your arms. Create space between your knee and your mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, use that same movement to gracefully step the left foot up in between the hands and rise up into warrior one. Press long and strong through that back leg and extend that energy up through your left arm. Square your shoulders forward and breathe. Expand. And open up to warrior two. Left leg is forward, arms are long out in a T, pressing evenly into your feet and reaching evenly out through your hands. Good. Gaze over your middle fingers. Now, I want you to flip your front palm. Inhale, scoop it up and back, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee over top of your front ankle. All right, gaze up. Check me out now. Inhale to prepare. And with the exhale, take the hands down. Step your back foot up to your front foot. So you're going to fold at the top of the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to a fold. Sweep your arms. Take a chair pose. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Good. Reach your right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, round the spine, and hug it up tight. 2 breaths here. Use your core. Yes. Then inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, use that same motion. Gracefully step your right foot up. Warrior one. Draw your front hip back and your back hip forward. You want to expand through the body and get an even expression through your body. So feel this all throughout your body. All right, inhale to prepare. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Externally rotate that front thigh so we get a front straight line from the front hip to the knee to the toes. And breathe. Now I want you to pick up your toes and then grip your toes down. Feel the support, the solidity of your mat. Good. And flip your palm. Inhale, scoop it. Gaze up, reach up. Lengthen through the back body, pressing into the back foot. Get this crescent arch shape going on. All right, and inhale to prepare. With the exhale, step your back foot up to your front foot into a fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep it up high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take a cleansing breath. Deep breath in. And smooth sigh out. Let's sweep the arms for chair. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, you raise your head. Exhale, you plant your hands, bend your knees, press and flow, or step back. Take your vinyasa. Move with the breath. Coming to down dog. Inhale, your right foot lifts. Hip open and point the toes. Check out those toes under your left armpit. Count them. And step your right foot up in between your hands and rise to warrior one. And open up to warrior two. Shift forward for a side angle, forearm to thigh. Take your top arm up in line with that back leg. Turn this front thumb up to the sky. So we're rotating. And draw your top arm behind your back. Take any bind you like here. If you want to take a half bind, you place the elbow inside of the knee, press it out, draw your hand to your heart, and breathe. Good, and rotate the arms open to warrior two. And straighten your front leg, bring your palms together, gaze up. And exhale to warrior two. Straighten the legs, gaze up, sky archer. And exhale to warrior two. Good. Inhale, sky archer. Let's do two more with the breath. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And this time when you inhale, straighten your leg, turn those front toes and reach up nice and high. Your feet are parallel. And with the exhale, dive forward in between your legs. Maybe your feet come a bit wider. Pressing into your toes. You can take your hands out to your ankles. Maybe you walk them towards the back of your mat, or you take them to a block. Just get your head below your heart and breathe. Good. Take your hands to the mat. Walk them towards your front foot. Turn your front foot forward. Frame the foot. Inhale. Step the foot back. Exhale. Take it high to low. Hug the elbows in. Inhale. Shift forward. Pull the chest up. And exhale. Down dog. Left side. Inhale. That left foot reaches to the sky. You bend the knee. You rotate the hip open. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, step that left foot up to the top. Rise to warrior one. Find the points of your posture. And open up to warrior two. Good. Shift forward for a side angle. Pressing into the knife edge of that back foot. Turn your thumb up high. So rotating through the side body. And maybe you wrap the top arm behind the back. Press this elbow into the knee to externally rotate it. Hand to the heart, gaze up. Good. Windmill the arms open, warrior two. Find it. Now, when we do this, it's good to lengthen your stance a bit. Reach the arms up. Inhale, straighten the leg, palms together, gaze up. And exhale into the lunge. Now, we don't want the knee to come too far past the ankle, so be mindful of that. Inhale, straighten the leg, gaze up. We always want to keep our knees in front of our ankles, okay? With the breath, exhale and inhale. Let's do two more. Good. Inhale, bring the palms together. Really reach them up high. Maybe you squeeze the thumbs together to straighten the arms. And exhale to that warrior two shape. All right, one more time. And again, with the inhale, reach the arms up, turn those front toes in so your feet are parallel. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring your chest forward, rock back a bit. And with the exhale, dive forward in between the legs. Take the palms up overhead. Pressing into your toes, getting a strong foundation here as you relax through the head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze your fingers together and feel into the inversion. And gracefully letting go of that, taking the hands down to the mat. Take your left hand under your gaze, reach your right hand up to the sky, press the hips back. Good, right hand down, left hand to the sky. And switch. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, left hand up high. Good. Now take your hands down, walk them to frame your front foot. Step that front foot back. Inhale. Exhale, take your transition. Move with the breath. Good. Now shift forward to a plank pose. Lower your knees to a tabletop. We're going to take thread the needle. So press your right hand down, reach your left hand up high to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, reach it through. We're not going to go all the way down in this first one. Okay, let the inhale take your left arm back up. And exhale again, reaching. Let the inhale take it up. We'll go down this time. So big breath in. And exhale, reach, reach, reach. Take that left shoulder down. Take your left temple down. Take your right hand up overhead. Press your hips back. Working to square the chest towards the mat and breathe. Softening with the exhale for 2 more. Good. Take your right hand back to the mat. Press, reach that left hand up. Exhale the left hand down. Inhale, your right hand reaches up. We'll go down on the third one. So this time, just exhale, reach through. And inhale, take your right hand back up. Exhale, thread. And big breath in to prepare. Reach up. And exhale, reach, reach, reach. Take your shoulder, take your temple down. Left hand overhead. Pressing down through the palm. Press your hips down. Softening through the back. Get that nice, relaxed crescent arch through the spine. For 2 more slow breaths, breathe it in fully and smoothly exhale it. Good. Left hand to the mat. Press, reach your right hand up high. And then take it down. Take a couple cat-cow movements just to rinse that out. And then tuck your toes. Come into a down dog. All right, bend your knees and straighten your legs. Bend the knees, straighten the legs. One more time, bend them, straighten them. Good, bend the knees, inhale, gaze forward. With the exhale, walk, step, or press and flow. Find a halfway lift and a fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms up high. This mic cable. Wrap it around me. Bring the hands to the heart. Let's sweep the arms, take a chair pose. So let's take one more series through vinyasa. Come up to your tippy toes. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, raise the head to prepare. Exhale, plant the hands. Maybe you shift your weight forward and float the feet and move through your flow. Inhale, pulls the heart forward. And exhale to down dog. Good. Inhale, reach your right foot up high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Maybe you take a flip. Take that right foot outside your mat. Bring your feet parallel. Press your hips high. Rock your head back. Gaze back. We can share a high five. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Good. Ground the right hand. Big step up with your right foot. We're going to rise right to warrior 2. So set that back foot parallel to the short edge and windmill the arms open. Straighten your front leg. Draw that front hip back. Maybe you shorten your stance. Reach and hinge. Trikonasana pose here. Want to create length and then soften into it. Find our edge but not go past it. And breathe. Inhale back to warrior 2. Straighten that front. Keep that front leg straight. I want you to T-twist to your right here. Take your left hand to your front leg. Reach this right hand up. So we're in a revolved triangle. Maybe you spin the back foot up. Maybe you keep it flat. All right. Let's rotate back to warrior 2. Side angle. And a reverse warrior. Keeping that front knee bent. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. One more time. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale, take your top hand down to the mat. Spin your back heel up. Twist to your right. Low lunge twist. Then an invitation to take a big step back with your front foot. Stack it on top of your back foot. Find a side plank on the left. Maybe you lower a knee. Maybe you stagger the feet. Okay, maybe you float your top foot for flag. Good. Coming through plank pose. Inhale. And exhale, high to low. Up dog. And down dog. Take your time. Inhale your left foot up high. Bend the knee, rotate the hip open, rotate it, and then option to take a flip. Good. Gaze your camera. Wherever you're at is perfect. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Good. Ground the left hand. Big step up with your left foot. Set that back foot. Spin open to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Draw that front hip in. Reach, reach, reach. And wherever the hand lands is great. Stack the arms. Long line from palm to palm. Mindful of your strong triangular foundation. From heel to hips to heel. Press into that. And then from that center point there, send it up through your crown. So long line from tail to crown, from palm to palm, and breathe. Good. Come back to a warrior 2. All right, let's straighten the front leg. Take the arms out in a T as you twist to your left. Take your right hand to that front leg, nice and strong through your back foot. Reach your left hand up. Now you can take this front hand to a block, or you can spin that back foot up, come onto the toes. Okay, for another full breath here. And then come back to warrior 2. Beautiful. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. And side angle. With the breath here. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Good. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle, and hold. Now, big breath in to prepare. Take your right hand down, twist to your left, spin the back heel up. Draw your core in tight. And then big step back with your front foot. Stagger or stack the feet. Maybe you lower a knee. And breathe. Good. Take the hands back down to plank pose. Inhale. And exhale, move through your flow. Let's take 3 breaths in down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a deep inhale. And exhale audibly. One more like that. Fully in. And exhale. Let it out. And shake the head from side to side. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale. Gaze up. Then exhale. Walk, step, or press and flow to the top. Find a halfway lift. And a fold. And root to rise. Sweep the arms up high. Good. Keep your hands up here. Squeeze wrap your thumbs together, and then press your arms apart here. Take your feet nice and wide. And lean over to the left. Press your hips to the right. You come back to center. And then to the opposite side. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left, hips to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale, opposite side. Good. Now step to the top of your mat. Reach your front hands out, nice and parallel to the ground. Now, if this is a little bit hard on your knees, just go ahead and come down to a seated pose. Come up on to your tippy toes, and slowly lower down your hips to your heels. Taking a very slow elevator. Good. Take your knees wide. Reach, reach. Gracefully sit the hips back and rock onto the back. Let's reach the legs up here. Place the palms underneath of the sits bones and just hold this L shape here. Get the legs up as much perpendicular to your body as possible. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Take the feet down flat in front of the seat. And press down, raise your belly up. Maybe you grip the outsides of your mat. And breathe. Good, and soften the chest, roll down the back. Good, round 2, take a bridge or a wheel. All right, if you're joining me in bridge, press the feet down, interlace the hands this time underneath. Maybe you roll over top of the arms, press your chest back to the wall behind you. Press the arms down to raise the belly up. 2 more breath. Good. Release the hands, soften through the chest, roll down the spine, and knock your knees left and right. Let's take one more bridge or wheel. Maybe you take your hands alongside your ears here. Come onto the top of your head and then press up. Let the head rock back and relax and breathe. When you're ready, tuck the chin, lower down the shoulders, and roll down the spine. Now bring your knees into your chest here. And actually, I want you to hold your knees just vertical of your hips. This is going to make your lower back nice and flat. And take a couple breaths, let the lower back relax. Take your right foot to the mat, left foot on top of your right thigh. Take your hands around your right for a reclined pigeon. If you want to come onto your front body and do a pigeon, do a full pigeon, go for it. Okay? Relaxing the head and the shoulders back, drawing the legs into your core. And then relax that down to the ground. Switch left foot to the mat, right foot to your left thigh. Take your hands in the opposite grip behind the left thigh here and draw it in. Maybe you flex through the toes, maybe you straighten the leg. All options always welcome. Good, and take the foot down. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to take some supine twists. Take the knees over to the left. Maybe you cross your top leg over top of the bottom. Maybe you rest them on top of a block. All right, arms come out wide. Gaze over your right side. Invitation to breathe deeply here, expanding into the side body, into the front body. Using the breath to guide and direct and deepen the stretch. Take one more deep breath in and long, smooth exhale. Good. Bringing the knees into center for a moment. Maybe you take your block to the other side, and as you rock your knees to your right, take whatever variations, modifications feel good for you. Soften down the shoulders as you gaze to your left. Breathing deeply here offers an internal self-massage. Massaging the internal organs by use of the breath. Good. One more full breath cycle here. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Let's take a closing happy baby. So take hold of the ankles or the soles of the feet and sway back and forth along the spine. Take a couple more breaths. Maybe you sway side to side, take the feet apart, whatever feels good for you here. And then bring your knees into your chest. And take the feet down and open up into Shavasana. If you want to set the music or the lights, go for it. Taking any final movements here to find yourself, to get yourself into that center point between the left and right hemispheres of the body. Find yourself in the calm center, in the center of all things. And begin to relax. Scanning through the body, finding any areas where you're holding some tension, and maybe you give that a wiggle, help it to find a more comfortable position. And soften the muscle, relax. And noticing your breath. Every exhale, relaxing you a bit further. Staying present to the sensations within the body and within your space. And bringing your attention to your breath. Take a few deep, full breaths here. As you begin to wiggle the tips of the fingers and the toes. Rolling the wrists and the ankles. And reaching the arms up overhead. Point through the fingers and the toes. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, draw your knees in. Take hold of the shins. And sway gently side to side. Now roll over to one side. Take your time and press up. Or you can take your hands behind your thighs and gently rock up. And take a moment finding a seated position with me. Maybe you sit back on your block or on your cushion. Let's just take a couple more minutes here in a seated pose to notice how we feel after this practice of yoga. Let's take a big breath in and a sigh it out. One more like that. Breathe it in and let it go. Bringing the hands to the heart. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Lucas. It was a pleasure sharing this morning yoga flow with you. We will be back tomorrow with a more vigorous practice at 10 a.m. So I hope to see you then. Right, ciao.